starts his second inning of relief facing Soto.
How about that? Grant Wolfram just took in a Juan Soto.
Kind of a roller coaster, huh?
Yeah, it was a big time roller coaster. You spend 7 years, you know, trying to get to that dream. Well, many more than 7 years, but in terms of like playing in the professional side of things, 7 years, and then you finally get there. It feels good.
I felt like those last 3 batters against Detroit, do you feel like that gave you a little confidence?
I think that was good, you know, to get that one, like that first couple out of the way, just because it's, you walk into the stadium and it's just a different buzz and energy about it. And then, you know, you kind of, not that you psych yourself out, but you've never felt that before. So it's like, what do you go off of? Your whole career, you go off of how many reps and all the things that you practice, and then you get put in a situation like that. It's like, well, this is brand new, you know, you've never really felt this kind of energy when you step out on the mound. So I think doing that those first couple times set me up these next few to feel a lot more confident when I went out there. Felt way more at ease.
Wolfram peers in, delivers, and a swing and a miss. Curveball gets the polar bear.
So did you feel a little extra adrenaline that striking out those guys as Soto, Alfonso?
Yeah, I mean, I just honestly, what I try to do, I mean, as much as you can do it, right? Like, you know who they are, but I'm just trying to, now at this point, it's like, hey, lefties in the box, this is how I'm going to attack a lefty, right? Because this is what I know can get lefties out. And then when a righty gets in the box, I know these are the pitches that I can get righties out with, so I just got to attack. I can't think about, oh, it's Juan Soto and the $700 million, you know what I mean? Like things like that, because then to me, when you start doing that, it's kind of like he's already won, right? Like I'm giving him an edge because I'm being hesitant and being passive when I have the ball and I'm in control. So I have the ball, you know, like I'm going to shove it down your throat. It's going to be in the zone. I'm going to attack over the white.
That's awesome.
And hit it, you know, so that's just, that's kind of what you got to do at that level.
What you got to do, for sure.
Struck out Mauricio. 3 strikeouts in the inning. Mark at the moon, Grant Wolfram.
Did anybody say anything to you in the dugout after you got done with that?
Yeah, I mean, everyone was fired up. Like Charlie Morton said, you know, good job, and that was sweet. And a lot of other pitchers like Dean Kramer had some nice things to say. You know, Gunnar Henderson, you know, high fives you, and
that's cool.
After the outing too, I thought this was cool. But Andrew Kittredge has pitched like 7 years in the show, but he came up, had like my last out or the last out of the game that we won, and gave me the ball, and it had like, stamp on it too, so I got that. So
that's cool.
I got my lineup sheet and they laminated it and sent it to my house.
Once you're up, you're there and you've made it, and now you're back and had some success. I mean, what's your mind? What goes through your head? Do you think about like things from the past and how you got to this point?
You go back to things, whether it was, you know, when I was in 3rd grade or 4th grade, that someone said something simple that I can lean on, or, you know, I was in high school or middle school, and you take those events that you learned from during that time and you can apply it now. You know? Yeah, everything that I've gone through, you know, in some aspect of my life is going to help me now too. So
for sure. The thing I probably remember the most from Hamilton was your freshman year, the very first game you pitched.
Bay City against,
So when we played Bay City John Glenn, who I think were in the semis that year. They had a good team.
Yeah, they were good.
And I think you gave up 3 runs, and
it was early. I
through like the 3rd inning or something. I remember calling time and going out there, and I just wanted to try to relax you because I thought you were pitching good. They just did a few hits, and I was like, "Hey man, welcome to varsity baseball." That was funny. Everybody started laughing.
That was good.
And then you settled in. Anything you remember back from your old Hamilton?
Well, I remember hitting your 300th win. That was fun.
Oh, yeah?
That was fun. I remember we did that. I mean, all the times going down to Isle of Palms in South Carolina, those are always good memories for me, too.
We had a lot of fun there, I think. So.
I remember my sophomore year, we had a meeting. This was like after tryouts, you're like, there's always the sophomore slump. Everyone talks about the sophomore slump, but he's like, we're gonna make sure that, you know, you don't go through that. So let's just focus here and have a good season, and let's not have that sophomore slump. I remember that. So that's always stuck with me too.
I remember playing at Davenport that year, your senior year, and dimed them in 5, but you struck all 15 outs for strikeouts.
That was crazy.
That was something else.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. And another thing too, just something that you did that I always thought was really cool and I appreciated was, as a team, you'd always take us out to the outfield before the game and say a prayer, and you know, that's something that stuck with me. And after every outing I pitch, you know, me and my wife pray and say, you know, thank you, Jesus, and
that's awesome.
You know, just try to operate from appreciation. And
that's an inning and 2/3 scoreless for the pride of Hamilton, Michigan.
You know, you got a lot of people pulling for you here too, so we're all watching and texting.
Sport, yeah.
You know, Grant's coming in. So everybody's making sure they, you know, like I said, if I'm in the car, I'll turn it on the audio. But it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and the perseverance and seeing you finally get your shots.
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
It
feels good.
That's awesome.
Good to finally get an opportunity.